cool little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That woo-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? Young Hawk is upset at Compton Ricc Rocc for defending 4XTRAZ. He's tired of podcasters having sympathy for my boy 4XTRAZ. He said, where was the sympathy at when he was knocking people out? Where was the sympathy at when he was sucking out non-affiliates? Where was the sympathy at when he watched a man get peanut butter in his butt? He said now that he lost...
Got me questioning, where is the love? What's the deal, y'all? We're Trap News Network, Trap News Network, back in the same, like cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news for you. It's that good knowledge, you ain't finna put nobody's college though, big dog. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you're in fact tapped in with that good. Tap in with everything we got going on here at CNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use, good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you're in fact tapped in with that good. Tap in. Like, comment, subscribe for what we've got going on here at CNN Trap News Network. We finna jump into this content, man. Young Hawk from Hoover has a lot to say on 4XTRAZ and Compton Ricc Rocc. For those of y'all who don't know, Compton Ricc Rocc has stepped up to take on Aaron the Plumber after a series of flammeries, skullduggeries, and larcenies. Aaron the Plumber was saying some things about 4XTRAZ, and Compton Ricc Rocc felt that it was appropriate and necessary to throw his hat into the ring to get this fight with Compton Ricc Rocc. Now, what's that boy name? Compton Ricc Rocc, excuse me. Compton Ricc Rocc is making it abundantly clear that he's not going for the disrespect that 4XTRAZ has been receiving on behalf of Aaron the Plumber, and how Aaron the Plumber has waited until 4XTRAZ has suffered this little 1-2 step like Sierra. So all of a sudden have a lot to say. So, you know, we finna jump into that. Now, Young Hawk is under the impression that Compton Ricc Rocc is disingenuous, and he has no actual real love, no real actual understanding, no real nothing else for 4XTRAZ. He's just over here clout chasing, money grabbing, and all that kind of stuff. So with that all being said, man, we can just jump into this content without no further do's or don'ts. Young Hawk crashes out on 4XTRAZ and Compton Ricc Rocc. Let's get into it, let's go.
This hand, you want us to be sympathetic.
I'm speaking about the 4XTRAZ situation, man. You feel me? Or he blew his hand up with an M80. Y'all need to stop sitting here giving this dude all this sympathy or asking people to get this man sympathy. You feel me? The way he was just riding Aaron Plumber and all that disrespectful shit he was saying to him, all the disrespectful that he was doing to niggas in the county jail, the stories he was getting out telling.
Now that is crazy that, you know, there has been some crazy stories coming in from 4XTRAZ
And understandably, Young Hawk is from an opposing faction of these LA street fraternities that, you know, everybody seems to represent. So Young Hawk is not the most understanding or empathetic to 4XTRAZ and his situation. Young Hawk is not the most, you know, I guess, friendly towards these guys. So now that something has happened where the situation has to be taken to another level, Young Hawk is in fact looking at 4XTRAZ like, hey, you know, you want me to have mercy for you, you want me to have whatever, but you didn't have any of these things towards my constituents, towards anybody who I had love for, so why am I having this towards you?
Podcast interviews, how he was firing on non-affiliate because of where they stayed at, how he was sitting there putting carrots in niggas' butts, all type of. Now y'all want sympathy for this.
Compton Ricc Rocc got tired of Aaron the Plumber dissing 4XTRAZ. He was mad because he's dissing a man that's already down on his luck. So Compton Ricc Rocc decided to call Aaron out for the fade. Young Hawk said Compton Ricc Rocc is not a good Samaritan. He said Compton Ricc Rocc is only looking out for himself. According to him, he just wants
So what do y'all think? Do y'all think Compton Ricc Rocc is being disingenuous and he's ultimately just saying this as an opportunity for him to kind of come up maybe and just, you know, get his name back into the light or maybe jump his name back in the algorithm? Or do you guys think that Compton Ricc Rocc is actually being genuine and he has love for 4XTRAZ and he has respect for 4XTRAZ and he doesn't like the way Aaron the Plumber is going about it? Let me know in the comment what you think, because I mean, I can see it going both ways. But only Compton Ricc Rocc knows his heart, but at the same time too, only Compton Ricc Rocc knows his heart. You feel me?
money and the fame that's gonna come from this fight. He said Compton Ricc Rocc could care less about 4XTRAZ because according to him, he just wants to fill his pockets up with money.
Well, what was doing when 4XTRAZ was on TV talking about he stuck a carrot in the homie ass? Compton Ricc Rocc, you wasn't sitting there talking about, oh, 4XTRAZ, I'm gonna get down with you for that. You know,
Was it somebody from Hoover who they said was the victim of the carrot? Was that how that went? 'Cause I don't remember anybody saying exactly where dude was from who this allegedly did or didn't happen to, but did they say that that's where he was from?
we Crips, and that make the Crips look bad. You doing that to a handicap, that's gay shit. Ooh, you wasn't doing none of that. But the moment this nigga blow his hand up, you see an opportunity to come up on the bag. Bro, you like a bitch, bro. I come from squabbling this in the mud, in the dirt, in the sandbox, in the grass, in the street, in the backyard, in the front yard, in the living room, in the attic, in the basement. I'ma squabble you wherever. County jail, the juvenile hall, wherever we at, bro. I come from that.
Young Hawk is calling Compton Ricc Rocc out for the fade.
Young Hawk said he take fades far and wide, big dog. He need them all.
He says size doesn't matter. Young Hawk looks like he could be 5'5" in height and probably weighs 150 pounds. He said he's a little bitty guy but got a heart of a lion. I don't know if Compton Ricc Rocc is gonna take this fight because he probably wants somebody with a bigger name, somebody that can get him a bigger bag. For example, Munchie B wants to fight Charleston White. Now, if that happens, then that's a good look for Munchie B.
Munchie B and Charleston White will be a hilarious 1-2 step like Sierra. When I say hilarious, I mean hilarious.
That fight will not only guarantee him a bag, but it's also gonna make him famous because Charleston White is a big name. You see, the fight has
Yeah, that'll definitely take Munchie B's name to the next level for sure.
to make sense.
That size don't mean nothing. Stop trying to get a bag off Aaron the Plumber. Dead homies. Talking to you, Compton Ricc Rocc, you're a bitch. Bro, on my mama. I'm local. I'm local to wherever you are, fool. You feel me? Like, we can get it in.
Oh.
You talking about you need 60 days. If you need 60 days, take that 60 days,
Compton Ricc Rocc, you got a challenge, big dog.
buddy. You give me 60 days, you ain't got a chance in hell. You don't have a chance. You just been popping it. Nigga don't like niggas like you. Nigga. Do something. Like niggas a buster.
Young Hawk said he's been fighting big guys his whole life. He said take a look at 600. He's a really big guy. Pause. But according to him, his fighting ability is trash. He says 600 gets knocked
Yeah, 600, a big old buster.
out every other week. Then my boy said the unthinkable. He said he would drive to your city and fight you at the Compton swap meet. Say it ain't so. That's a quick way to get unalive, my boy.
I beat those kind of just like you, Ricc Rocc. You feel me? Like you, 4XTRAZ. I beat the like y'all, bro, on the dead homies. Size don't mean shit. People want to see a real squabble. Come on, man. I done seen too many big niggas get on here and not know how to fight. 600 fight, bro, that was garbage.
Yeah, 600 fight was garbijo.
That big should be
Big garbijo.
sliding everything Hoover everything that coming the way, nigga. You should be face down, ass in the air. So I challenge you to a
That's a tricky predicament. Nobody wants to see any of these men face down, double in the air.
squabble. Ricc Rocc, since 4XTRAZ can't fight, and I've been asking for the squabble. Like, I'm outside, bro. On my mama, I'll meet you at the Compton swap meet. We can do it there, Compton Ricc Rocc. I promise you I will pull up and put you on your pocket.
And there y'all have it, man. And there y'all have it, man. This has been a tricky, icky, Mickey, sticky, Vicky situation. Trigger Bird is making it abundantly clear that he is doubting the motive and the intention behind everything Compton Ricc Rocc is doing. He's calling him Compton TikTok. He's saying that this is Compton TikTok we're dealing with, not Compton Ricc Rocc. So yeah, Trigger Bird is not convinced at all that young Compton Ricc Rocc. I was going to say young 4XTRAZ. Trigger Bird is not convinced that young Compton Ricc Rocc is not, 1-2 stepping and all that. Now, in this space of clout chasing, in this space of clout chasing that we're in, I could definitely see why somebody could doubt someone else's intentions. But my question is it for any of us to doubt anyone else's intentions? That's kind of how I'm looking at it. Like if I say yeah, you say no, I say yeah, and all that kind of stuff. You feel me? That's just the reality of the situation and all that. You feel me? But when it's all said and done, we all gotta, But I would love to know what y'all think in the comments. I would love to know what y'all think in the chat. If you want to know my personal opinion, I think that Compton Ricc Rocc might be genuine. I think that Compton Ricc Rocc might be looking for an opportunity. I think it might be a little bit of both. I think that he genuinely does have a disdain for people talking bad about 4XTRAZ, but he also sees it as an opportunity and as a way for him to maybe get his bars up, maybe for him to get his 1-2 step like Sierra up, maybe for him to put himself in a position that's a little bit better, that can help him out in this social media space or in this content space, this YouTube world that we live in. You feel me? So I think that Compton Ricc Rocc is killing two birds with one stone. He's looking out for genuinely how he feels, but how he feels can make him a little penny, so he's gonna go ahead and get on that. You feel me? That's just my opinion. But like an a-hole, we all got one. You feel me? I'm just saying. With that all being said, man, y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left, y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angel tweets free. We go.